Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to Being on Stage, the only podcast that gives you motivation, inspiration, and confidence to be better on stage. No matter how you entertain, sing, dance, band, comedian, public speaking, MC, drag, burlesque, performance art, or street performer, this is the show for you. Hey rock stars, Reggie Dawson, your host of the Being on Stage podcast. I'm a little displaced right now. I'm actually 2 hours away from home, staying in a hotel with my daughter. We had an event today that we got to do, talk to a bunch of amazing people. I was talking to this one guy who, ironically enough, sells mattresses at Macy's, but he also moonlights, I guess, as a sports announcer and an MC, which, ironically enough, is also what I do. As you know, aside from podcasting, working my corporate job, selling beard care products, helping my wife with her business, and teaching my daughter the importance of business as well, I'm all over the place, guys. I totally am. But listen, he said something today that I wanted to share with you because it is so incredibly great. And it's so incredibly true. And I've been hearing this a lot lately. And what he said, and he heard it from someone else who heard it from someone else, and I don't know who originally said it, but roll with me here. Passion plus action equals success. What? Passion plus action. Action equals success. So listen, you're passionate about what you do, right? Like, you play guitar, you play drums, you sing, you dance, you juggle, you tell jokes, you speak, whatever it is, you do handstands, you do flips, you do cartwheels, maybe you ride bikes, I don't know, a unicycle and juggle flaming torches while your wheel's on fire, whatever you do on stage, you're passionate about it, right? Right? So when you're passionate about it, you typically have a vision in your head. So let me ask you this question. Are the actions you're taking as massive as the vision that you have for yourself? Oh, Reggie's getting deep. Yeah, he is. Have you met the Being on Stage podcast? We get deep every single episode. So passion plus action. What is it with action? What kind of action, Reggie? What kind of action am I supposed to take? Well, let's start with the vision. What kind of vision do you have? Do you see yourself performing in front of thousands of people? Do you want to go on tour? Do you want to perform for one of the traveling shows that are out there? Maybe it's Cirque du Soleil. Maybe it's, I don't know, some other type of circus troupe. Maybe it's, traveling with a bunch of friends, living in a van, playing from place to place and busking on the street. Listen, I know a pair of girls that play the ukuleles and they're traveling England right now, busking on the street in Europe. They're taking action. Their vision for themselves is to travel and play the ukulele and be together. They're taking that action. They're putting themselves out there. You have to take massive action for that massive vision that you have for yourself. So if you're, doing a little bit here and there, performing here, performing there, listen, maybe you're at the point where you haven't even really put yourself out there yet. That's okay. But I ask you, why not? Why aren't you taking those actions to get to your vision? Because if you're going to be successful, if you're going to find success, your passion, your talent, your love for what you do, it's not enough. You can't love yourself into a career. I mean, you can't love what you do into a career. You can't just be passionate. It takes some work. It takes some drive. It takes, rehearsal, learning new things, going to classes, studying the greats. And listen, the greats to you could be, whoever you look up to. It could be someone who you know personally. It doesn't matter. What are you learning from them? What are you applying once you've learned it? Once you learn something, or you learn something new, or you learn a new sequence, or new choreography, or a new tune, are you applying it? Are you actually putting it out there, whether it's on social media, on stage? What action are you taking with your passion? What are you doing? That's one of the biggest questions I ask when people come on board to coach. What are you doing with your passion? I play guitar in my basement, And I got recording equipment, and I have about 200 songs recorded. Okay. Has anyone seen you sing those songs? Has anyone seen you do those dance moves that you've been rehearsing in your garage? Has anyone seen you do that new trick that you've just perfected? Anybody at all? Or you just keep doing it for yourself because you love what you do? Listen, I'm getting tongue-tied. You absolutely must be passionate about what you're going to do. But you have to take action on that passion if you're going to be a successful performer. And you do want to be a successful performer, right? Why are you listening to this podcast if not? If you didn't know, this podcast is all about performing or being on stage. Hence the name. I know, right? Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I did. I love everything about performing. More than performing, I love watching other people realize their vision, take those actions with their passion, put themselves out there like maybe they never have before. You can do that. You can put yourself out there more and more and more than you ever have before. And even if you're already putting yourself out there, is your actions congruent? Big word of the day. Are your actions congruent with your vision? Because if you're going to get results, if you're going to get success, you got to take big action. You got to, talk to more people, get more bookings, audition more, busk more, get on the street, post more videos. It really doesn't matter how you get yourself out there. Preferably, of course, I'd like you to step on a stage in front of an audience, but that's me. It doesn't matter how you get yourself out there. You have to take action. If you're not sure what action to take, I'm happy to work out what action you need to take with you. I'm available. I'm available to help you. You can listen. I made it so easy for you to figure out the next action to take. I'll call you. All you have to do is pick the date and time. beingonstage.com/calendar. Pick the date and time. I'll send you an email to confirm, and then I'll call you. That's simple. And listen, we will work out what the next action is to take. Big action, though. Like, if you're not ready to take some big actions and really put in a little bit more work, we can still talk, but you got to be ready to take some action. You got to be ready to put your nose to the grind, if you will. That's kind of how my day went, And truthfully, I made $4 today. I sell beard care on the weekends, by the way. I'm a beard advocate. I love my beard. But I made $4 today. Paid $100 to be there. Made $4. But I took a big action. Why? Because I want to expand. I'm 2 hours away from where I normally sell my stuff. But I'm expanding. I'm growing. Took a big action. When I was working up to being an MC, I took big action. I wrote festivals and wedding DJs, and I wrote some of the big festivals. I applied to be a speaker at the DIY Musician Fest or by CD Baby or something. You take some big actions to get what you want. You may not always find success, but you certainly won't find it if you're not taking action. Hop on my calendar. Let's talk through what you're going, let's talk through your stuff and get you moving on to your dream. And if you're looking for more ways to get paid, by the way, if you really want to make your career soar, you can also just go to beingonstage.com, put in your email about halfway down the page, I think, and I'll send you over 10 ways you can get paid for performing. Absolutely no charge there. So just put in your email, and like 10 seconds later, you'll have it in your inbox to download. So that's what I'm all about, man. That's what I'm all about. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you take those actions. I want to see you find success. And if I can help you find it, great. Happy to do so. Keep on shining.